Hello everyone. The coronavirus outbreak is leading to widespread concern and is increasing economic hardship for all consumer, business and communities. In the last video, I explained about the impact of COVID-19 on employment and business. Today, we will discuss another important topic, that is insurance, another industry hugely impacted by COVID-19. Impact of COVID-19 on insurance companies vis-a-vis insurance policies. Now, since the private sector has been allowed to treat COVID-19 patients, insurers have been getting health insurance claims in huge numbers. There are, although certain other treatments, the elective treatments have been postponed, but it will ultimately get done, and only then we will know the real impact on the insurance sector. Now, the COVID-19 is affecting the insurance industries in multiple ways, from employee insurance and continuity of business issues to client service obligations, and finally to sustain the financial outlook of the company. From claim scrutiny to claim admission to force majeure clause in your policies to regular compliances, every area has now become a grey area in the insurance sector. We all know that the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has recently announced an insurance cover of rupees 50 lakhs for a period of 90 days to public healthcare providers, including community health workers. So now we will discuss what are the aspects that should be considered while claiming insurance under existing policies on account of the COVID-19 outbreak. Now, every company impacted by the COVID-19 outbreak would need to consider if adverse financial consequences of business interruption resulting from this COVID-19 can be claimed under the insurance policies. Companies should also review their existing business interruption insurance policies to protect themselves against any losses sustained from exposure to the epidemic. The extent of insurance cover available to a company will depend on the specific terms of each policy. However, the following aspects should be considered now by the companies. Now, first is that check if there is any general exclusion for epidemic or pandemic outbreak from your terms of the policy. Then, second is analyze if the policy covers insurance arrangements where part performance, that is, payment of some money, part money, has already been done by a company. By your company. Now, third is notify the insurance company of any material event which may result in the company being required to make an insurance claim. And such notification requirement under the insurance policy needs to be strictly adhered to, including the details of the actual and potential losses if required. And you should notify the insurance company or your insurance agents as soon as possible. And fourth is that stay up to date with clarification and guidelines with respect to claim process issued by these insurance companies. Now, this is very important point. It may also be advisable for the company to contact the insurance company and obtain a written confirmation regarding the specific coverage of the policy. Specific clarification should be obtained as to when the COVID-19 will become a notifiable event, as it has become now after the WHO has declared it as a pandemic. Now, that's important for claiming insurance and determining the relevant loss period. So it's very important that now you get in touch with your insurance agents. Then next is what are the steps taken by the insurance regulators during the pandemic outbreak. The Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority on 4th March 2020 issued a circular stating that where hospitalization is covered in a health insurance product, insurers should ensure that the cases related to COVID-19 are expeditiously handled and all expenses incurred during the course of treatment, including the quarantine period, must be covered by all the insurers subject to the terms of the policy contract and also the regulatory framework. The Regulatory and Development Authority has also asked insurers to offer need-based health insurance plans to cover the cost of treatment for coronavirus. Also, all claims reported under COVID-19 shall be thoroughly reviewed by the claim review committee before rejecting the claim. Now, this is again very important and this is very relevant in the context of employee related insurance obtained by companies. although we will see a lot of disputes coming out of these reviews made by the review committee. However, the government and the regulatory authority has given a strict instruction during this pandemic for the committee to thoroughly review before it rejects any claim. The the regulatory authority, which is IRDAI, has also issued directions to the insurance companies for extending the grace period on monthly basis, which is month to month basis, depending on the lockdown, for payments due during lockdown in the areas where lockdown has been declared by the state government. Similar relaxations have been granted by the Ministry of Finance with regard to the third party motor insurances. Also, the Ministry of Health and Welfare, like I just told you, under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package, announced an insurance cover of rupees 50 lakhs for a period of 90 days to public healthcare providers, including community health workers, who may have been in direct contact and care of COVID-19 patients, and they are at the most risk of being impacted by this. The one point important that I missed above was that the said insurance cover also includes accidental loss of life on account of contracting COVID-19 for these health workers. Now, the insurance provided under this scheme would be over and above any other insurance of cover availed by the beneficiary. So, if the health worker has any other insurance, this scheme of this insurance cover of 50 lakhs is over and above that insurance of the health worker. Now, next, we see is what are the consequences of COVID-19 being declared as pandemic on insurers. So, post COVID-19 being termed as a pandemic by WHO, insurers may deny claims if pandemic and outbreaks are expressly excluded under the terms and conditions of the policy. This is a very important point. If if the pandemics and outbreaks are excluded from your terms and conditions of the policy, then the insurers can deny your claim. Otherwise, the ministry has directed, the regulatory authority has directed the insurance companies to provide the insurance claim. Now, most standard insurance policy contracts exclude pandemics from coverage because they are considered a high risk item with unnaturally higher level of claims. Now, the actuarians, the analysts, they're all also unable to calculate the risk related to possible pandemic, as the situation is very different each time and depends on the underlying disease, each time. Some policies exclude epidemics and pandemics altogether, whereas some policies cover medical cost overseas in relation to pandemic and epidemics, but not cancellation cost or loss of booking. So you need to contact your health insurer or your agent immediately, and you need to look into your insurance policy whether it excludes or includes the pandemic. Next is whether insurance claims can be denied if one travels to a country affected by COVID-19. In such a scenario, I think several factors will determine whether one's claim will be covered or not. Let's discuss what are those factors. Number one, whether the terms and conditions of insurance policy provides for exclusion of epidemic and pandemic outbreak of disease. We just discussed that above. Number two, whether there was any governmental notification, circular, advisory, prohibiting traveling to the said country. If the insured has disregarded a travel advisory and has traveled to that country where they're not supposed to travel, for example, let's say Italy, if the government has advised that at the moment to not to travel to Italy because of the large outbreak of COVID-19 cases over there, and you travel there, then the insurer, your insurance company, may have the right to deny a claim of insurance, which is why in the earlier slide I told you that it is very important to know that what notifications are coming out and what notifications or advisories your insurance company is releasing at this time. You have to stay up to date with that, because a lot of claims, the approval of claims are going to depend on that. So, if you are traveling to a company disregarding the advisory of the government or the insurer, then the insurer has the right to deny your claim of insurance. Now, further, the terms and conditions of the policy can be reviewed to check whether the policy covers refund in case the insured cancels the trip on account of such advisory. Now, We don't know right now how many cases we have for that, but that can be taken into account. Third, now whether the claim is arising out of an event unrelated to COVID 19, even though the person has traveled to a country prohibited by the advisory issued by the government or WHO. Next is whether the terms and conditions of the policy include any travel restriction built into the insurance plan. Now, again, for this, you have to check your insurance plan, that whether this has been included, travel has been included, and cover is already being provided to you in any country that you wish to travel. So, this is more or less the impact on the insurance companies that we see at the moment. But most of it we will know at a later stage. I would say, like, I would conclude by saying that while the full impact of COVID-19 outbreak on insurance company industry actually is not clear at the moment, and the outbreak is likely to spread in the coming days, and it is seemingly becoming critical by week by week. So we would the time will come when we will know how the insurance industry is reacting to it. But it is sure that there are a lot of risk and a lot of losses already in place. But there is another thing that I would suggest and advise to the corporates, to the companies, that it's very important that we take the insurance policies for our employees and for our organizations now, because in the light of such pandemic, the availing the insurance coverage is a little is a relief for your cash outflow outgo of the company. If you would like to discuss any of the issues highlighted in this presentation in relation to the COVID-19 impact, you can reach out to me either on my LinkedIn, or you can send me an email on attorneymadam@gmail.com. And also, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Madam Attorney, for more such information and for more such videos. Thank you.